Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone out there is having a really good day. I want to do a video today on eyeliners, and basically these eyeliners I saw in a store called Vincent & Beard here in California, and they have really affordable prices on their beauty and also skincare. They also have products for men, like for beards. So that's where the title of the store, Vincent Beard, comes from. But I'm going to be sharing about Célavi. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that company right. Célavi Cosmetics is based in Los Angeles, California. It's a pretty much full line product, cosmetic line. They have everything from eyes, face, lips, skin tools. So in the eyes, eyeshadows, eyebrow kits, eyeliners, and the lips, you have your lip glosses, your lipsticks, for your face, like contour powders, bronzers, BB creams, like different things, skin, like skin sheets, skin masks, and tools like makeup brushes. You also have like regular hair brushes, like different things. If you go to their website, you will see. The whole mission of their company is to provide good quality beauty line to their consumers, and also they want to make sure they focus on both health and beauty, and they're always trying to do their best to make sure they reach out to their consumers to provide the best quality of products. I was just reading their mission statement. I was trying to summarize it in my head without literally reading from their About Us on their web page. And I always encourage you all to read the About Us description of each company that you look up, or a company that you're into, to see what their mission is, see why they even started their business, what is their purpose, why do they feel drawn to support in their community. And that will help you feel, at least for me personally, I feel that's how I'm able to connect with that company, because I can understand what their purpose is for their business. So I went to Vincent & Beard and I bought these eyeliner pencils. I only bought 4, and I think I only paid like $1 for them, either $1 or $1.99. I don't remember exact price for them, but they was very inexpensive. So I want to swatch them on my eye today. Hopefully I can do it without difficulties. But these are the 4 eyeliners. So the packaging, they have like a gold top on it. It's a plastic gold top. Almost have like a chrome finish to it. And the body of the pencils are black, and at the tip of the pencils you have the color of the pencil and the finishes. But you really can't tell the finishes except for the glitter ones, because the glitter ones have more of a sparkle, if you can see that. So that's how you know it has glitter in the eyeliner pencil. And the rest of these are just basically the standard colors. I swatched them the other day on my hand, and they pretty much have like a matte finish to it. I don't think these are gel eyeliners, so hopefully when I swatch them they stay really well on my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and the first color that I'll be starting off with is called brown. So this is what it looks like, the full packaging. Then you take off the packaging, basically the plastic, and you have the pencil, which is a standard eyeliner pencil. Then you have the name of the company, if if you can see that. And then it has the information about how much is in the products, where it's distributed from, and the name of the website on the side of the pencil, which is really nice. So if you wanted to re-up on your products, you know exactly where to go. If you have the product on hand in front of you. And then again, the color of the pencil is here. So I'm going to swatch this on my eye. I have nothing on my eyes, no primer. So I'm just gonna, I left my eye with nothing on it just for that reason, because I know I'll have to clean the swatches in between each one. So let's go in and start. And it's really hard to keep my eyes still while I'm doing this. It wants to move around. The color is very light against my skin tone. I don't know if you all can see that. But it has a nice creamy feel on the skin. So hopefully y'all can see that. And I really like brown eyeliners, especially if you just want to have like a really neutral look. So like if you just use a soft, basic neutral eyeshadow, like a light brown or a meat brown. So like if you use, like with this one, you'll want to use an eyeshadow that's a slightly lighter than this pencil, depending on your skin tone, because always keep in mind, depending on your skin tone, colors will look a lot different compared to other people's skin. So on me, it looks very like a warm tan color. But for others, it may look deeper depending on your skin tone. But I would wear this with a basic, I think with a basic eyeshadow color, or a color that would be nicely contrasted with this brown eyeliner pencil. So like a nice mint green or a nice lilac purple, something that would pop the eyeliner color even more. And with this color, I wouldn't even smudge it unless your skin tone is a little, again, it's much lighter than my skin tone, or you had a skin tone that would basically show this. But you could just smudge it with the pencil itself. And so far I really like it because it's very soft, very natural. Pretty much sticks on there. So you basically, I would just use it to tight line both waterlines, the top and bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye so you all can see fully what it looks like. And the funny thing is, I think even before I started wearing eyeshadows, I was heavily into eyeliner pencils. For whatever reason, I just felt like I just want to keep a very simple, easy look. And I love wearing eyeliner pencil. It was just the quickest thing I can do to just give my eyes a pop, put on some mascara, if I put on mascara, and then just go on with my day. So, hopefully you all can see that. I'll lean in a little bit closer so you all can see that. It's really pretty. And very affordable. And I will update you all with the wear time, because I haven't worn them out for most of the day to test them. So this is like a first impression. But I will come back and update in the description box how long it wore. But usually when I wear eyeliner pencils, they usually stay on my eye for quite some time. But that is really pretty. Especially if you're someone who just, you're not really into like flashy eyeliner colors. You just want to keep a very neutral, like basic color to your eyes. Your blacks, your browns, maybe like your purples or your light greens. Just something just very neutral, but just still gives that nice classic feel. So that is brown. So that's what it looks like. And I think, again, if you have a lighter skin tone from me, you could probably smudge this eyeliner into your, after you tight line it, smudge it in your lower lash line. Or you can just pretty much smudge it with the pencil itself as you're putting it on. So that, again, is brown. So hopefully you all are able to see that. Because up close I can see it, but I don't know how it would come across on the camera. So I will close my eyes. Hopefully you all can see that. So we're going to go in with the next color. So I'm back with the next color. I'm going to swatch on my eye, and this color is called Grape, and it is nice like eggplant purple shade. I love the packaging. It's very classy. It has this matte black finish to the pencil for the packaging, and this is what it looks like. So it's a nice purple shade. And let's see how it goes. I'm gonna make this bigger so you all can see it. So I am swatching this eyeliner wider. This color is a beautiful purple, like violet shade. It's not as dark as the pencil shows it. And you do have to maneuver it. But it is a nice purple, if you can see that. It is a nice purple shade. You just gotta work in the color. And I think if I wasn't holding the mirror and trying to do this, this would go on more smoother. So I got the top done. Let's go to the bottom. You see little particles of something like, almost like if you have a throw blanket and how sometimes the throw blanket shed, it's like that particle like floating around me. So you see me blowing at the air. That's what I'm blowing out of my vision because it was just like floating in front of me. So that's what it looks like. A really nice vibrant. It looks just like the color of a grape. Just really a soft purple tone. Again, not very dark, even though this reminds me more of like an eggplant shade. It's not as dark. And this I can see is a nice tight line if you want to wear a smoky like purple eye look. And if you're just going all purple with your eyes, including your eyeshadow, you can use this color to smoke out your lash line. And maybe use more like a metallic purple or a more of a softer purple shade, like a lilac or orchid purple shade, and then use this to kind of smoke out. That will look really pretty. So I do think, again, it applies very creamy. You do have to build it up, but once it's on, it's gorgeous. So I'm going to do the other eye. For some reason, it's easy for me to do my left versus my right. And I'm not even... Probably because it's the opposite eye from the eye that because I'm right-handed. So it's probably easier to do it on the eye that's opposite of the basically where your hand coordination is. So again, I'm making the eyeliner swatches big enough so y'all can see it. I should have did it with the brown. Should have went in thicker. So hopefully y'all were able to see it. Take that all the way out. And that's what it looks like. This is Grape on my eyes. Again, really nice purple shade. Again, if you're just going for that classic look, all these shades that I'm going to swatch will be just a very classic look, just especially with the purple and the blue. It's going to give that great pop of color without, because sometimes when we get ready, we don't always want to leave the house with a full face. We just want to have a nice simple eye look, maybe some lip color, maybe some bronzer, and basically keep it moving. But again, this is Grape. I really think it is a nice eyeliner shade, and I'll show it. So this is what it looks like on the pencil. This is what it looks like on my eye. So very pretty. I really like this color. And it's smooth and creamy without being too creamy. Because sometimes with gel eyeliners, I notice the more creamy they are, the more they wear down in the pigment in the pencil, so you end up using more. But with this, it's like a nice balance. So it's creamy, but it's not too dry, because I don't like dry eyeliner pencils. They just, you know, I feel like a pencil needs to be creamy. It needs to have that right balance. It needs to have the opaque, the pigmentation. It needs to have the creamy texture, also the slip, so it slides on very nicely. And it needs to have the stand power. So those 3 to 4 top things I think needs to go in eyeliner pencils. That is important. So let me come back and we will swatch the third shade. So I am back with the third pencil to swatch for you all, and this color is called Royal Blue. And this is what it looks like. Hopefully the camera will zoom in enough for you all to see the shade. And so it's called Royal Blue. And this is what the color on the outside looks. So it pretty much looks like the same color that you see on the outside here, but we're going to see how much royal blue that it looks once it swatches on my eye. So let's get started. It's a really pretty, like a vibrant blue shade. I don't know why I'm getting twisted on my words today. This one, I'm having a really hard time to get any color payoff. Let me rotate the pencil to see if I can get some more pigment off of it. So far it's not coming off as easily as Grape and Brown. Yeah, that's not good. So let me lean down. I'm gonna pause this. Well, I wish I had a bigger mirror that I could just pause or lean in, and that way I could show you all. Because sometimes I have to hold my eyes to hopefully try to get some of that pigment off, but I don't have a bigger mirror, which I need to find, because I'm enjoying doing these eyeliner swatches, but it's a little bit difficult to do, challenging when you're holding it in your hand. So far I'm not really pleased with this. I'm going to lean. Maybe I'm just gonna stop and then I'll come back and show you all. But so far it's not showing up. Let me see. Okay, now I'm adding more pressure. Maybe it was just the way I was holding it, but it's still. I feel like with this, you gotta lay your pencil completely on its side against your skin. It was really hard for a minute. Like, I was not getting any pigmentation off. For like some reason, when I come here in this area, it doesn't want to come off as well as the other shades, which is not cool. This is such a beautiful blue shade. I don't know why that is. And then when you tight line your lower lash line, you can just use the pointed part of the pencil. So it looks a little bit smeared. I'm going to lean in. Hopefully y'all can see. But that tip on this side, let me see if I do this. See, I have to hold my eyes when I do certain, sometimes with eyeliner pencils, depends on the formula. And sometimes it doesn't have to always be the formula. It could just simply be where if it's hard for me to maneuver the color off of the pencil, I have to hold my eyes. So, which I usually do anyway, regardless of the formula or the pigment issue with pencils. I always usually hold my eyes to apply it. And see, that makes it look better. So when I was just trying to do it, one hand and holding the mirror too, and trying to swatch, trying to be a real one, trying to maneuver that with just one hand, it was difficult. So let me do the same thing here. And try not to make faces when I put stuff on. So I think this works better when you hold your eyes. It is a nice blue shade. It was a little bit rough at the start, but I managed to pull that one off. Phew! So, because that was getting a little bit rough there. But it is a very nice, I would say, very identical to the color of the pencil. It's very blue. A little bit darker compared to the actual pencil pigmentation, if you see that. Because the pencil looks more vibrant, more darker, like a bright, like almost like it could be a fluorescent blue type shade. But I'm not mad at it. I was mad at the beginning because I was struggling trying to hold my hand and swatch this. But is it as smooth as the rest as the other two, brown and grape? There's a little bit of touch and go there. It's not bad, but you will have to finesse this pencil really well, and you're going to have to hold your eye. And if you hold your eye, you will be fine. So let me go over some of it. And it's kind of cool because it's kind of like not perfect. So if you just want to go with like a little grungy eye where it's not like a perfect eyeliner, because sometimes there could be like a trend for certain people where your eyeliner don't look quite perfect, almost look like if you fell asleep with your eyeliner on and it's put together, but then it looks like it's not. It's a little bit splotchy in certain places. That could be cool, but let me go on because I'm going on a tangent. So I'm just gonna hold my eye because I struggle. For some reason, when you're doing the color on the eye, on first application, those colors it doesn't come off as quickly. But with this one, because I hold my eye, it actually looks better. So it is nice, a nice blue shade. There is a little bit of patchiness, like I said. So if you can see that. And I'll just go in with this one. I really need to invest in a mirror that sits in front of me, taller, that won't obstruct the view of the camera when I'm doing these type of swatches. So you all can see what I'm doing. So that's what it looks like. It actually looks pretty with this orange lip that I'm wearing. And for you all who are curious about the red orange lip, it looks mostly orange on me. It is from Buxom line called the Plump Line Lip Liner in infrared. I bought this back, and I want to think in December when they was having those beauty deals of the day, like those like 26 or 27 days of the month type deals. Oops, I just bumped myself. And they had the Buxom lip liners. I've been eyeing these, but the regular price for these are like almost $20, if not $20. And I wanted some of these, so I got two colors. I got this color and another color, but this is called infrared. And you guys know how I feel about my orange, so I don't even have to go into no detail about that. So yes, that is blue, royal blue. I don't have to go into any detail. Let me correct my English. So this is royal blue. So it's a very nice blue shade. Let me lean in closer. Hopefully you all can see that. So it is really pretty. A nice blue eye shade. And I don't know what it is, but the blues need to come around again. I feel like some people get shook or get afraid when it comes to blues, but blues are really beautiful. Like from this shade to a darker navy shade, even a light powder blue, they are so pretty. And I know sometimes certain colors can be intimidating to us. But, you know, I sometimes just say, if you're curious about a color, just jump in there. It's 2018. Don't worry about how bad you think you're going to look in it. If you're feeling it and you want to try something new, just go for it. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay, because once you try it and you start to do it once, most likely you'll do it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, etc. So just jump in there. I'm not afraid of color. I love color. Color is my life. So just a little tidbit of wisdom. So let's go ahead and jump into the last shade of my 4-pencil little collection of Célavi eyeliner pencils. Hello everybody. So it's time for the finale of these eyeliner swatches. So the last one I have to swatch for you all is called Black Glitter. And again, this is what it looks like. This is the top. This is what the pencil looks like. Hopefully that will autofocus for you all. You can see those nice, looks like gold flecks inside of a black kohl eyeliner pencil. So it's really pretty. So let's see if I can do this holding the mirror and swatching. Oh yes, this one goes on like a doozy. And the sparkles are so pretty because they're micro glitter. Little eyes keep moving around. Oh, so as I started rubbing, it disappeared in the place that I had put it on there initially. And I don't know if that could just be the pigment itself, or it could be because I did use makeup wipes to remove it. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, because my eyes are rather still slippery. They're not completely dry. So I'm going to hold my eye like I did the other pencil, royal blue. I hope y'all can see this. And be gentle with this, because it kind of hurts if you hit a certain part of your eye, at least on my eyes. And I'm trying to drag it. I was really loving those little gold pop of glitters in the shadow. I do better when I hold my eyes to swatch, but it's really pretty. It is a bit messy and a little bit of disappointing when I swatch in that area, so I don't know what happened. Kind of like with the other eye, something was going on up in here to where I couldn't fully get the color across just on one swatch. And it could be if my eyes are still, like I said, damp from that the makeup wipe to remove it. But you can see these really tiny fine gold, and it's not a lot of gold glitter. So I'm thinking as I use this liner that the gold flecks will show even more. I'm trying to even up everything on my eye. So hopefully y'all can see that. My little eyes want to water once again. But I think this eyeliner, once it's on, it's on. But I will be leaving this color on to do a wear test today. And that way I can update. Once I upload this video, you all will be able to see in the description box how it wore during the day for me. If I had any issues of it coming off or removing itself. So even right here, as I continue to go over with the pencil, there's like a little patch of it just kind of disappears. And though it's a really pretty pencil, kind of like with royal blue, there's something in it, or either there's something in this area of my eye that just picks up the pigment and doesn't want to stay completely there. So I say if you're going to put this on, make sure your eye is completely dry, your skin is completely dry in your eye area, to see if you will have a better chance with this pencil in royal blue, because it's really pretty. If you get it to stick on your eye, it really looks really pretty. So let me go down here and try to, and it's not, I don't think it's waterproof, so, well, it is slightly there, but I don't think it's completely waterproof, so it may come off. It's just something with the, I think it was something with the pigment. Something is with the pigment, these royal blue and this color. But maybe it's not so much the pigment, maybe it's just the eye, maybe it's the wipe, I don't know. But we will see how it wears during the day. And I won't be walking around like this because it's a little bit harder for me to do on camera, trying to hold my mirror again and show you all, but I will clean it up after I swatch this with you all, and I will clean it up on my eye, and then I will see how it wears. But so far, as soon as water hits it, it starts to wear away. And it's kind of unfortunate because it's a really pretty color. I like those little fine gold flakes in it. So I'm just going to hold my eye on this one. So I hope y'all can see that. My swatch just looks all over the place with this one. That's what it looks like. Again, I'm still having that same issue. When you go back over it, it wants to pick up and drag the other pigments off. So that's not good. Not really good at all. So I don't know what's up with this pencil. It's really pretty. And I don't know if I just got a bad pencil, like a bad batch from the pencils. I don't know. The pencils are made in China, by the way, because I'm just looking at the pencil. The distribution information is from LA, but these pencils are made in China. It doesn't mean that it's not cruelty free. There are brands out there that are made in China, but they still are cruelty free. Only because when it's not cruelty free, if they choose to sell in China, which they are required to test their products there on animals, from what I hear. Yeah, so the swatch looks really bad. I apologize for that. But every time I swatch, it just picks up the pigment and the color moves around. I don't know what's up with that, but it's not doing its best. So I think with this one and Royal Blue, even Royal Blue just has a little bit of a patchiness, but they both pick up and drag and move the colors. Once you swatch, they do move. But I do think that it could potentially be a really good pencil. It just needs some finessing, and it's not smooth enough to swatch this on camera for you all. But you get to see how it looks. So, and as my eye gets wet, it does move. But those little flakes of glitter is so pretty. That's the only like upside to this pencil. The glitter flakes are so pretty. I wonder if you were to lay down a eye primer around your eyes before you tightline your lashes, your lash lines top and bottom, it will maybe hold that eyeliner in place. So let's try that. I'm going to try that on camera, so I will be back and we're going to try that on camera. I'm going to prime my lash line areas and see if this primer will apply better to it. So I think I'm going to use a MAC primer, a matte type finish primer, and see that it'll do better. So I will be back in a jiffy. Hello everyone, I'm back. So I'm going to prime my eyes. I decided while I was off camera to prime my right eye, and I'm just going to leave the other eye like it was, but this time I made sure when I removed the eyeliner to blot my eye with a dry tissue to remove any excess moisture, anything that may have contributed from the makeup wipe, because sometimes when you use a makeup wipe, you can still have some moisture, residue, whatever that's in the wipe on your eyes. So I blotted both eyes with the tissue to make sure they're both dry. I'm going to go in with my right eye and prime around the lash line with my Sonia Cachet Extreme Wear Eye Primer. Now, be aware that Sonia Cachet is no longer going to be carried in Target. And yesterday I was in Target. They have a clearance of all Sonia Cachet products. When I went in there yesterday, usually there's like a half of a wall of the shelf that's all to Sonia Cachet. Half of that wall was gone. So they had on the end caps, a little bit down where the hair care items were, and skincare had an end cap of clearance makeup items as well as skincare, shampoos, all kinds of different things. Target is just having a real huge clearance in the whole makeup, skin, possibly shampoo, hair care area of the beauty section of Target. So rush in there, try to get what you can get. I saw NYX, L'Oreal, Maybelline, a lot of different things are marked down on clearance. Even the Maybelline eye chromes, eyeliners that I really like, those, they was marked down. So they are marking down a lot of things. Even e.l.f. had some things that was marked down. But in terms of Sonia Cachet, they are no longer be carrying them in Target. I don't know about if Target will be carrying the line on their online store, their website. So get in there, girls, guys, get in there, clean them up, whatever, because if you have some favorite things or you have some things that you want to try from Sonia Cachet, this is your time, especially those who may have felt they didn't really want to pay the price for Sonia Cachet, because even though Sonia Cachet is more of a drugstore, it does have some high-end prices, especially for their eye tools and things like that. So get in there. I saw some quads, like my Target near me, like the girls, and I'm assuming also the guys, anybody who's into makeup, they must already know to rack up, because stuff was gone. Like, I'm thinking 2 weeks ago, they had stuff in the basket that wasn't even already marked down. It might have been on clearance, they just didn't have it marked. But this time they clearly had it marked, and there was hardly anything in there. It was just pretty much gone. All thing I really saw was the brushes and a couple of like the lippies and the kohl eyeliners, regular eyeliners, lipsticks, one foundation. Like, a lot of it is cleared out. So go over there. If you're a Sonia Cachet fan, love her makeup, go over there right now, see what you can find, and fill your basket up. And if you like something and you see there's more than one, you might well stock up, because again, it's no longer at Target. So let me go ahead and prime my eye. So that is the primer, and this has like a matte finish to it, so hopefully it'll stick that eyeliner very close. And I'm just going to use my fingers, and then so I have one finger to prime and one to smooth in the color. And I wanted to do this on camera because I didn't want anyone to be thinking, oh, she's doing some trickery off camera. I'm straight up with you all. I don't want to have anyone thinking that I'm pulling any tricks. So I wanted to come on camera and show you all exactly what I'm doing, because I like to do that so you all know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm not doing anything that will cause some bells to go off like, girl, what is she really doing? So, especially after you saw that first swatch that you saw was not up to par. So I'm gonna let this set. So I'm gonna go over back to my left eye and swatch again. So let this set, and you can see there's glitter particles. So when you use a makeup wipe to remove the pigment, you will have some of those flecks left on your eyes. I love glitter, so I don't care right now if it's all over my eyes. So I'm going to hold my eyes this time. Sometimes with products, the first layer is always the hardest, because you got to get rid of what's the initial part of the product. And with this, you may not want to go back and forth like I be doing. You may want to just do one long scrope along your lash line and then give it a second and then maybe go back in, so let it set. But your eye must be dry so you can kind of see. It did a little bit better this time. And I'm just trying to show some tricks here, because sometimes we quickly write something off as being bad, but we just have to find another technique to work with the product. I know I could get guilty for doing that. I could be like, oh, this ain't up to par, and I would get rid of it. So I'm gonna lean down a little bit more. You may not see my eye, because I have to be able to see my own eye. So I feel like I'm still having problems with the inner corner part of my eye. So that's a no bueno there. That's not good. So we already know something with this area. It does not want to stay on my eyes. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. Maybe it's not dry enough. And it really hurts my eyes because it's rubbing back and forth. And I think if they made this a little bit, because it's creamy, if they make it a little bit more, I think a little bit more waterproof and also a little bit more creamy, then maybe that payoff would be better. But girl, I am struggling with that inner part right there. It is not doing nothing. It's like, nope, closed up for Friday, girl. You on your own. So let me go and tighten my bottom lash while I'm on the camera. So yeah, they need to work on the formulation for this black eyeliner pencil. It's really pretty, but they need to get it where the pigment stick. And I'm having a hard time getting it to stick. When I go back over it, it moves. The pigment completely moves, so that left eye is a little bit wonky. So let me go over to this eye and see if the primer does better with holding the color. It does a little bit better in the center part, that trouble area. of my swatching. I think if you do have a good primer to prime your lash line, you will do better with this pencil. That's a little bit better. It's not 100%, but it's better. There's something about this pencil that picks up, something about this area right up in here for both of my eyes. It just picks up the pigment and it just does not stay. I don't know if it's just too watery in that area. I dried it completely. I don't know, folks. I don't know, y'all. This might be as far as I can go with this swatch on camera. I'm going to sharpen it and then I'll come right back. So I am back and I am sharpening this pencil. And this is with my double end Sonia Kashuk sharpener that I found. I'm telling you, I love me some Sonia Kashuk. I'm surprised that Target has stopped selling Sonia Kashuk line in the store. I heard a girl while I was in there last night who was very shocked too, and was saying to her friend that she wished that she tried some things. So even to try some things for Sonia Kashuk before they're discontinuing. So I don't know, like some part of my eye, this eyeliner does really good. Then other parts of my eyes, it does not do good at all. I don't know why that is. If somebody out there watching this can explain it to me, or give me a trick or something I can do to prevent that, I would greatly appreciate it. But it is not good. It's a pretty pencil. Again, I love those gold flecks, but it does not apply well. I kind of feel like something is missing. Something is not good with the formula. So I'm just going to start there because I rambled enough about this pencil. So I'm going to clean up my eyes and come back and give you all my final thoughts of the pencils. So I'll be back soon. Hello everyone, so I'm back with my final thoughts. And to be honest, it's unfortunate because I have very high hopes for the Célavi eyeliner pencils. The things I feel about it, let's look at the performance. The performance of them, there's two of them that I used that I thought did a little bit better in the performance. And that is the color brown and the color grape. These two perform, I think, the best. But even off camera, before I came back to give my final thoughts, I was swatching grape. And I had a little bit of a difficulties versus when I swatched it live on camera to show you all. But I think these two are manageable. It's more easy. I didn't have a lot of too much fuss with these. So I've had to rate them on a list of stars, 5 stars. I will probably give these like a 4 stars. I won't give a complete 5-star because I did have some difficulties with the grape. It kind of did what black glitter did with having a little bit of areas that won't go on there very smoothly. If I go back and forth, it would pick up the pigment and it would just disappear. But overall, I think these two that I have so far is really good. So let's get into the ones that I thought, based on performance didn't really perform too well on camera for you all. And it's unfortunate because I love me a good blue shade. Eyeliner, lip, eyeshadow, I love a good blue. So this royal blue, it did better when I held my eye when I was swatching for you all. So it did work better. So on a stars of 5 stars, I give this maybe like a 3 star. It wasn't too bad. It still had those patchy areas. It did pick up the pigment when I would move the eyeliner going back and forth over my eyes to tight line. I didn't really like that. It felt very disappointing to me. But overall, I do think the pigment is there for all of these pencils. It's just the formula of having them to stick to the eye. So I may have to find some other ways to get royal blue and black glitter to stick on my eyes. I tried priming it. I don't know what else could be causing it unless there's something with the formula. Maybe a bad batch with these two pencils. But I really love the gold flats and black glitter. Black glitter, out of all of the 4, performed the worst on my eye. I just feel that the formulation, something with this needs to be tweaked. It needs to be more creamy, and it needs to be not so much heavily creamy, just a little tad bit more creamier. It needs to hold those glitter in place so those pretty glitters don't fall out from the swatching of the eyeliner over to tight line, because I noticed a lot of the gold particles, they was around my eye. You may still be able to see them as I'm speaking, but if they could get it where the flat stays inside of the glitter pencil, this would be a very beautiful black glitter eyeliner pencil. The gold sparkle in it is so pretty. It just needs to stick. I'm looking at the ingredients. It has castor seed oil, so I don't know if it's the castor oil that is causing the problem that the pigments are moving around. It is the first ingredient, so maybe they have too much castor oil in it. It has cocoa seed butter, beeswax, coconut oil, cerizine, lanolin oil, ethyl hexyl palmitate, styrate, lanolin, carnauba wax, and it has a paraben for a preservative. So I don't know, maybe the castor oil, maybe the oil is, because I can understand having the oils there to help with slip and to glide on your eye, and also to kind of add maybe some like skin moisture to your skin for that application. But maybe there's too much in this, because you have glitters. In order to hold glitters, it needs something to really hold this in place. So I wonder if it's the formulations for these two. And I'm sure they all have the same ingredients. They all have the same ingredients. So I don't know what it is about these two pencils compared to these two pencils that they didn't perform as well. As far as the quality, I have to rate the quality probably like a B- to C+. I don't think the quality is extremely bad, but I just feel like it could be better. I would like to try out some of the other pencils, because they do have other color in their shade ranges for the eyeliner pencils. I don't know, maybe I'm just having a bad eye. I don't know, because I did add some foundation and some moisturizer to my eye area, so maybe that could be interacting with these pencils. But I'm gonna swatch these when I have nothing on my eye, no foundation, no moisturizing cream, nothing in my eye region, and see if these stick better, because I don't want to give it a bad review if it's something that I did on my part that may be hindering this. So I'm going to try it again and update in the description box when I get ready to upload this video to share further thoughts about these two. So overall, I think they are good pencils for the price. And it's good to have an affordable option because, as we all know, eyeliner pencils can get very expensive. Also, depending on the brand that you use, I do find them helpful to have because I like to have affordable pencils in my possession. I am a lip pencil girl. I'm also an eyeliner pencil girl. And I just like to have them because sometimes if you don't feel like wearing eyeshadow or you don't feel like wearing lipstick, you could put an eye pencil on like I have on right now. You could put on, not an eye pencil, I mean, yes, like up here you could put an eye pencil, but I meant to say lip pencil. You could put a lip pencil like I have on right now from Buxom. And just go on, with your day. Maybe you have some, a BB cream on or a foundation, whatever, on your face. A little bit of bronzer. I do have some bronzer on right now. And just go on for your day and not feel like you gotta, have a full face. So, overall, will I recommend the Célavi eyeliner pencils to anyone? I will only recommend them if you know that you would like to find something inexpensive and you're willing to work with what you have. Then I would recommend these pencils. Could you do better in terms of the price range for these eyeliner pencils with another brand? I would say possibly yes. But I don't think these pencils are completely bad either. It just takes some time to use them. They do have some little patchy, but I do think it may be on my era. So I don't want to completely say these pencils are not good. I like them. They attracted me when I went in visiting Beard and I saw these and I saw the price. I'm like, oh, I'm going to grab a couple of these so I could try them and maybe do a video with them and show you all what I think of them because I'm always on a hunt for a good eyeliner pencil. I love them so much. And so those are my thoughts. So hopefully I was able to help you all in this video, give you some thoughts. Maybe you've seen these pencils before. Maybe you own them. And if you do own them, tell me what your thoughts are about them. Share with me, do you have any tips? Do you run into any problems using these pencils? Please leave them in the comments below. I would greatly love to hear your opinion and your thoughts about them. And again, thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. Hopefully, again, you find it helpful. I had it fun. I love swatching eyeliner pencil, lip swatches. I love those types of things. So stay tuned for further swatches for eyeliners. So, and also lip swatches and my brush swatches. I need to update those brush swatches of shadow palettes I already used that are on my channel, just to give you all some further look with the swatches on my skin. So those will be coming up in the future too. So again, happy Friday, and I hope that you are enjoying the rest of your day. Again, always relax and just breathe and just know it's gonna be okay. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.